Hello dear learners, this is Shindu Sarkar, an English teacher, English version senior section, Milestone School and College. Welcome you all to our online class. I hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty and you have been doing well with your educational activities. You are solving a lot of assignments. We have been giving the assignments that is given by the governments, and you have been solving that assignments. But if you want to solve it properly, you have to watch the video classes, Zoom classes properly. Now, today I am going to conduct a new class with you, but before going to start today's class, I want to discuss from the previous lesson. Okay, previous lesson was about the sentence, So, sentence, I am going to give you some sentences, ask some questions. First question for you from the previous lesson. Okay, that is first question for you. What is an imperative sentence? Can you tell me? Yes, very good. Write the answer. You have done well. In spite of that, I am giving you the answer. An imperative sentence is a sentence that gives order, advice, command, etc. So, you have done well and you have told me the answer. Now, next question for you. What is an optative sentence? What is an optative sentence? Can you tell me? Okay, you have done well. You have also told me the answer. So, I have also written the answer here. What is an optative sentence? An optative sentence is a sentence that gives prayer or wish. Very good. Okay, now another question for you. That is, what is an exclamatory sentence? What is an exclamatory sentence? Can you tell me? Dear students, well done. You have also told me the answer of the exclamatory sentence. I have also written the answer. Take a look on the board. An exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses certain feelings or emotion. So, I think you have done well from the previous lesson or previous discussion. I have asked three questions. First one, what is an imperative sentence? Second one, what is an optative sentence? Third one, what is an exclamatory sentence? You answered nicely. At the same time, I have written on the board. The students who didn't take part in the last class, they will write it down. Okay, thank you very much. Now I am going to start my today's lesson. My today's lesson, OCW 66. OCW 66. Okay. Dear students, before going to start our today's discussion, I want to give you something and you will understand what's the topic. Okay. If we write a message and send to another person, what do we call it? I mean written message. When do we send a written message to another person, what do we call? Can you guess? Yes, letter. So you know that at the present time we are using emails and we are sending message to another. In spite of that, letter is also used in the official purposes, I mean in the formal process. Okay, at first write the definition of the letter. So we are going to start our today's class on letter and write the definition. You have to know the definition first. Okay, so definition: a letter is a written message. A letter is a written message. A letter is a written message is sent to another person. A letter is a written message. A letter is a written message that is sent to one person to another, that is sent to another, or you can say a letter is a written message from one person to another. Okay, this is the definition of letter. Okay, but letter, letter is of two types. Letter is of how many types? Two types. That is, first one formal and second one is informal. Okay, but we are going to learn this part, I mean formal letters today. Then you have to know what is formal letters. Okay, dear students, now let's go for the definition of the formal letters. Okay, dear students, formal letter can be precise and detailed. What do you write in the formal letter? It will be precise and detailed. Required information, you have to put the required information in the formal letters clearly. Okay, very specific. What do you want to say? I mean, your information should be very specific. Then request for action. Request for action should be mentioned over there. Then opinion of the sender. Opinion of the sender should be clearly mentioned over there. Okay, dear students, but in case of for letters, I mean formal letters, you have confusion that letters means you are going to write a letters to your father or brother or like this, but letter doesn't mean that. It may be an application also. Whenever we are talking about letters, you are not thinking about the application. Okay, but in case of formal letter, application also is included in formal letter. Okay, dear students, now I am making it clear to you. Formal letters can be leave application letter. Leave application letters. It can be job application letters. Okay, it can be leave application letters, job application letters, and then apology letters. It can be apology letters. So dear students, it can be leave application letters, job application letters, apology letters, complaint letters, or letters to the editor. Sometimes we write letters to the editor, I mean to the newspaper sometimes, and so on. Okay, or you can say and so on. So there are many types of formal letters and we have to write it, for the official purpose. It may be government purpose or in the private job also, but we can write formal letters. Okay, formal letters. Okay, now dear students, we are going to learn the structure. I mean, what are the body structure of a letter? We are going to learn that. Okay, now take a look on the board. Okay, dear students, So these are the parts of the formal letters I have written on the board. Take a look. First one, sender's address. At the modern formal letter, sender's address is written at the top left corner of the page. Okay, top left corner of the page it is written. Then date is written. Then receiver's address. We provide sender's address, date, then receiver's address we provide. Okay. Then subject. In case of formal letter, subject is written, and in case of subject, you are mentioning here the purpose of writing the letter. So you are mentioning here the purpose of writing the letter. Okay, purpose of writing a letter. Then salutation. That means sometimes you are writing to your teacher, principal, or someone else, for the official purpose, you are using here dear sir or madam. Okay. So this is called whenever you are starting, main body of the letter, at the beginning of that letter you are writing in this way. This is called salutation. Okay. Now, dear students, you have to start the body of the letters, and main message, you have to write here the main message. Okay, main message. Main message, you have to write the main message clearly. You will write the main message in the body part of the letter. Then, ending or closing. In the closing or ending part, you are writing sometimes thanking you, or like this, sometimes yours faithfully. So this is, in the ending or closing part, you are writing in this way, thanking you, or yours faithfully, yours sincerely, your obedient people, like this. You are mentioning lot of words here in the closing or ending part. Now, come to the part of signature. You are putting the name. After that, after writing this part, you are putting the name. So you have to write the name, then above the name you have to put the signature. This is also important for writing a formal letter. So dear students, we have got you had 8 parts. Generally, you know that 6 parts, but generally if we mention the modern letters properly, it will be 8 parts. First one, sender's address, then date, then receiver's address, then subject, then salutation. You have understood the point, then body part of the letter, main message you have to write, then ending or closing, then signature. You will write the name after thanking you or yours faithfully, you will write the name, then above the name you will put the signature. Then it will be a complete letter. So dear students, I think you have understood this part. Then now I am going to show a letter and you will understand more perfectly. Okay, dear students, now take a look on the board. Okay, dear students, I have written here a letter, complete letter. Just follow it. Take a look on the board. I have told you that address of the sender address, earlier, but here in the model letter, it is written sender's address, but here I have written the address that you are, using. You are going to send. Okay, you are going to send. Here date I have written, then address to whom you are going to send. Okay, address here. So you are getting here date, then address, you are getting here address to whom you are going to send the letters. Then subject. This is very important in case of formal letter. Prayer for leave of absence for 1 week. Here, write a letter to your class teacher asking for 1 week's leave. You are going to ask for 1 week's leave, and in your subject you are mentioning that parts, okay, clearly. Here, so look at the subject, prayer for leave of absence for 1 week, okay, prayer for leave of absence for 1 week. Now, here salutation. This is salutation. I have told you. This is salutation. Okay. So you have got here subject and this is salutation. You can write here salutation. Then main body. This is the main body or main part of the letter. Here I have written the exact message that I want to mention, that I want to say to the sender. Okay. While I was returning home from school yesterday, I slipped in the mud and fell down. You will mention in this way, your cause. What do you want to say? You will mention in your letter in this way. As a result, I sprained my foot and am unable to walk. Okay. That's why you are now telling that I would be grateful. You are telling to your sender, to your teacher, that I would be grateful if you kindly grant me 1 week's leave. Okay. I am encouraging the medical certificate also. That means you are proving, you are giving the proof to your teacher that you are actually injured. So, these are the things you will mention, or you can write more than this. You can mention, you can write more things, okay, in the body part. So, now we are writing here, then here thanking, closing, ending. This is the ending. This is the ending or closing that I told you. Ending or closing. Then you are going to write here name, and you can put your signature above the name. If you want to put the signature, you will put the signature above the name. Then you are giving your address. Your address, your personal address you are giving here. So one thing that here recipient's address I didn't write, because in case of model letter you can mention your address also here. Okay. So these are the things that you should write, and you should follow in this way. You can, as a student, if you follow this way and you can write to a letter to your teachers, it will be 100% okay. Okay. So dear students, now I think you have understood all the things, all the parts of the letters. And at first I gave you the parts of the letters. Now I have discussed all the parts of the letters, and now I have written a letter for the benefit of you, and I have discussed it, mentioning the part, okay, every part. Here date, address, then here subject, then here salutation, then here main body, main body part of these letters, then here ending or closing, whatever you say, then name or signature here. So all the parts are written here clearly, and I think you have understood it properly. Okay, dear students, now I am going to ask you some questions that we have discussed today. I think you will be able to give the answers. In my feedback session, I am going to give you some questions. Okay, dear students, take a look. Hello dear students, now I have given you in the feedback session 3 questions. I think you will be able to solve it properly. Here first one is, what is letter? Can you say? Yes, very good. Letter is a written message to one person to another. Yes. Letter is a written message one person to another. Then what are the types of letter? Can you say? Yes, very good. There are two types of letter. This is, formal letter and informal letter. We have learned today formal letters. Yes, that's good. Okay, now third question for you. What do we say in the salutation part? We have discussed 8 parts today. In the salutation part, what do we say? Can you say? Yes, very good. We have written here today thanking you, or sorry, you have written here respected sir or dear sir, you can write here. Today I have written respected sir. Okay, you can write here, or you can write madam, sir or madam, you can write. So in the salutation part, we write this type of expression. Okay, dear students, I think you have done well. Now I am going to give you homework SW, SW learn this letter, I mean these kinds of letters, this portion of letter properly. So learn this letter, this formal letter, parts of the letters, and how do you write a formal letter. You will learn everything. I hope you have enjoyed the class and you have learned about the formal letters today properly. If you have any question, you will be able to solve properly. I mean, if you go through the class properly. So thank you very much. See you again. See you in the next class.